Entertainment This Week is on again, featuring all you need to know in the entertainment world every week. Today, I will be joined by Stephanie Apel. She is someone you will love to meet. She is a Nollywood actress and also one of the newest celebrities in Nigeria. You can join me and my lovely friends via Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and our blog spots. Stay with us while we go for entertainment tidbits.
Big Brother Nigeria winner Katunga Duwak has been shooting a film tagged Heaven's Hell for about a month now. The film features Nollywood stars like Bimbo Akintola, Osi Ukeje, Nse Ikpeetem, Damilola Adegbite, Gideon Okeke, Linda Ejiofor, and South Africa-based actor Fabian Lojade of the Jacob's Cross series. The movie production is led by Jeffrey Smith, who has worked with stars like Rihanna, Fergie, Al Pacino, and handled successful productions of mega TV shows like The American Idol. Heaven's Hell is the true story of domestic violence and terror. It captures one of the most shocking incidents of family pain and tragedy. Katung says he aims to use the movie to enlighten Africa, as it seems domestic violence is still handled with kid gloves in this part of the world. His quest is that Heaven's Hell will liberate and inspire people to get out of a bad relationship. In a sumptuous princess ceremony that shut down Disneyland, Mariah Carey and her comedian husband Nick Cannon renewed their wedding vows and celebrated the second birthday of their twins, wearing matching Cinderella and Prince Charming style costumes and riding in a horse-drawn crystal carriage that will belong together. And the American Idol judge tweeted photos and video of the celebration at the Southern California theme park, with the Sleeping Beauty castle as a backdrop, and in a ceremony themed "Do You Believe in Fairy Tales?", 43-year-old Mariah Carey and 32-year-old Nick Cannon marked the 5th anniversary of their wedding with a vow renewal. That was followed by a party for some 250 guests. The reception in the Disney theme park's Fantasyland area was adorned with 15,000 blooms and 10,000 crystals. Carey and Cannon married on April 30, 2008, and their twins Moroccan and Monroe were born on the same day in 2011. The couple renewed their vows every year, choosing the Eiffel Tower in Paris last year for their celebration. Beyoncé, Jennifer Lopez, and Florence and the Machine are teaming up for a 4-hour charity concert in London next month to benefit women's health and education projects around the world. The Sound of Change live concert on June 1 in London's Twickenham Sports Stadium could fund at least 120 projects supporting girls and women in more than 70 nations before the tickets are sold. Organized by the Chime for Change campaign, founded by Italy fashion house Gucci, every ticket buyer will be able to choose which project their ticket will fund in what organizers say was a world first for such a venture. Beyoncé, currently on a European tour, will play a 45-minute set. She will be joined in the venture by singer and dancer Lopez, R&B artist John Legend, British indie sensation Ellie Goulding, and rapper Timbaland, with more performance still to be announced. US actors James Franco, Blake Lively, and Jada Pinkett Smith will be among the presenters. Rock promoter Harvey Goldsmith, who helped put on the Live Aid and Live Earth charity concerts, will produce the concert, which will also be broadcast internationally. Barely a week after People magazine named Gwyneth Paltrow the most beautiful woman in the world, FHM has named actress Mila Kunis the sexiest woman in the world. The actress, who is dating Ashton Kutcher, beat 99 other female celebrities from across the globe to top the 2013 poll, taking the crown from the Brits for the first time in 4 years. In last year's list, Mila was placed at number 14, but after staring in third, Oz the Great and Powerful and Friends with Benefits, it's no surprise she's gone up to number 1. FHM 100 Sexiest editor Duke Jude said, "Not only is Mila naturally stunning, but she has a great sense of humor and isn't afraid to poke fun at herself. The nation has spoken, and the verdict is that she is officially the perfect girlfriend." Rihanna takes the runner-up spot, rising 1 place from her 2012 result. Titanic, Romeo and Juliet and Inception actor Leonardo DiCaprio has revealed that following the release of his latest film, The Great Gatsby, and upcoming The Wolf of Wall Street, he is planning to take a little breather from acting. The 38-year-old actor said this at the world premiere of the film in New York. The film is an attempt to transform F. Scott Figura's 1920s story of obsessive love, empty lives, and wealth into a stylish modern entertainment. The Great Gatsby is directed by Baz Luhrmann, starring Leonardo DiCaprio, Tobey Maguire, and Carey Mulligan. Jay-Z is the man behind the eclectic choice of music for the adaptation of the classic Fitzgerald novel, and the soundtrack seems to have got fans just as excited as the actual film. The music mogul was on the red carpet at the New York premiere and was joined by British singers Florence Welch and Emily Sandé, who have recorded tracks for the eagerly anticipated film. Will Smith plays an emotionally cold father to his real-life son, Jaden, in their upcoming sci-fi film After Earth. They both had photo call and news conference to promote their new film in Tokyo, Japan. The pair were seen standing among a group of Japanese school children as they posed in front of a giant poster of the movie. The pair have been traveling the world to promote their latest movie, After Earth. The movie is a survival story of a son who must rescue his father after they crash land on a futuristic Earth. They also had father-son roles in the 2006 feel-good homeless drama, The Pursuit of Happiness. After Earth sees the pair strengthen their father-son bond as the son fights wild animals and an alien creature to get the help his father needs. The movie is due out on May 31 in the US and June 21 in Japan. Herbie Hancock led celebrations for the second annual International Jazz Day, which has events in 80 countries for 2013. Nearly 100 events have already been confirmed in countries nationwide, from an open-air concert in Yerevan, Armenia, to concerts in Swaziland. This is coming as UNESCO marked the International Dance Day, which was first established in 1982 to mark the birth date of the creator of modern ballet.
Welcome back from Tidbits, and in the house with me today I have Stephanie Apel. Welcome, so glad to have you.
Thanks for having me. Thank you.
Okay, so as usual, we do a little gossip before we talk about you.
Okay.
So, we're ladies, so first up, V Monologues.
Whoa. V Monologues is coming to Lagos.
Coming to Lagos. They came, I think, a while back to Abuja.
Yeah.
And now they're coming back again, featuring our top actresses,
Oh, I can't wait to see Bimbo on stage. She's so good. Reti Doll and the rest. Yeah, they're quite good. Yeah.
Now, V Monologues is just about, talking about women's rights.
Yeah.
And all that. Do you think that men will feel comfortable going to watch V Monologues?
They should. Don't they have us in the house as wives? So they should be comfortable with anything. Yeah, I think they should.
I'm looking forward to that. Maybe we'll have to travel to Lagos too.
Of course. Yeah, and I think we should make them come to Abuja once more. Yeah. Some of us didn't get
that. Is something to look out for.
Yeah.
And then there's news reached us that Duchess Kate will be staying with her mom after the royal birth. And some people complain because they feel this is kind of a break from tradition. Most times they stay in the royal palace. What are your thoughts on this?
Well, for me, I don't know about royalty, but I think there's this comfort you have in your own house as a lady. So having your baby, especially your first baby, like we in Africa, it's normal that most times you go, yeah, exactly. If your mom can't come, you go to her, like I had my first baby in my own father's house, but for the second baby, trust now. My husband said, no, I missed those times, so I had the second baby in my own house. But for the first, I think that comfort and the fact that you're in your house and then you're talking to your own mom and everything.
But those rules cannot apply when it comes to the royal family.
Yeah, but at least I think they're okay with this one, so it's okay. Let her just have her day.
Okay. Then what about Kim Kardashian? Finally, the divorce has been finalized.
Exactly.
And she says she's ready for marriage. Do you think that's wise?
I think she's even strong. Most people after divorce, they go like they are withdrawn, but since she's open and ready to... Besides, she's pregnant, right?
Yeah.
So Kanye is ready.
Yeah, and
so
wife is a better title than baby mama.
Of course. You can say that again.
Okay, now let's talk about the AMA Awards. Justice Asiri winning the award.
Yeah.
It was very sweet, very touching. And
honestly.
I'm sure the family felt really, you know, emotional about it, but at the same time, honored. And I don't know, did you watch the awards at all?
I didn't. You know why? That was just about the time I was premiering my film,
Okay.
The Blue Flames. So
Okay.
I didn't follow it very well, you know, but I was on Twitter most times, so there's this, exactly.
Okay, what about the movie that won Best Movie by Africans Abroad?
Last Flight to Abuja.
Abuja.
Yeah, by I think it'll be a million or so, but yeah.
Did you watch the movie? Have you watched the movie?
I haven't.
You're too busy.
Honestly, my dear, but it's all good. When I'm better relaxed, you know, because my movie will be premiering in Lagos soon. After that, then once we begin cinema, I should have time to watch all the movies, Yeah.
Okay, that was great. So we'll take a short break now, and then when we come back, we will find out more about Stephanie Apel.
Question Mark Entertainment boss Kevin Luciano Gabriel emerged as the new interim president of the Performing Musician Association of Nigeria, PMAN. Luciano was appointed after his opponent, Mr. Ski Dikemefuna, stepped down. Popular 90s musician Mike Okri will serve as Luciano's deputy. Okri defeated Oritz Wiliki for the post of PMAN deputy president. Singer Azizat emerged as the new treasurer, while Maureen, also known as Mama Entertainment, emerged as the second deputy president for the interim government. As part of his plans for the union, Luciano stated his desire to bring change to the union, a change that will hopefully attract younger musicians to the union. A new election will be held 18 months from now. Willem-Alexander has been sworn in as King of the Netherlands following the abdication of Queen Beatrix. He became the country's first king since 1890, when his 75-year-old mother signed the abdication deed after 33 years on the throne. The day's celebration culminated in a water pageant, with the king sailing down Amsterdam's River IJ, greeting the thousands of people lining the banks. Earlier in the day, the new king swore to uphold the constitution at a colorful enthronement ceremony before a joint session of the Dutch parliament. An estimated 25,000 people crowded into the square outside, cheered as the announcement of his inauguration was made amid a trumpet fanfare. Many international royals and high-ranking dignitaries took part in the events, including the UK's Prince Charles and Duchess of Cornwall, Prince Felipe and Princess Letizia of Spain, and Denmark's Crown Prince Frederick and his wife. Willem-Alexander has said he wants to be a king that can bring society together, representative and encouraging in the 21st century. He also said he does not expect to be called His Majesty, saying people can address him as they wish. The story of South Korean rap sensation Psy's ascent to global stardom with his mega hit Gangnam Style has now been immortalized in full color and with appropriate dramatic flourishes in a comic book. Fame Psy, which went on sale in the United States and South Korea this week, focuses mainly on what went into making Gangnam Style, which catapulted the sunglassed singer with the garish jackets to global fame and became YouTube's most popular song ever, with more than 1.5 billion hits. The comic book covers the decade of Psy's pre-Gangnam career in Korea, the origins of the video and the dance, and the fame that followed, including scenes of a delighted Psy teaching UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon his dance and performing for US President Barack Obama. The comic, which also touches on the less happy parts of Psy's past, such as being charged with possession of marijuana in 2002, includes a guide that shows readers how to do Psy's dance themselves. It ends with the release of Psy's second video, Gentleman, last month. NBA superstar Michael Jordan has married model Yvette Prieto in Palm Beach, Florida, in front of a small crowd of 2,200 in the same church where Donald Trump wed his third wife, Melania Trump, in 2005. 50-year-old Michael and his 35-year-old bride said their vows at Bethesda by the Sea Episcopal Church before heading to a specially erected 40,000 square foot tent for the reception. Yvette is Michael's second wife. He was married to Juanita Jordan for 17 years. They divorced in 2006 and have 3 grown children. Jordan's enormous home was deemed too small for the couple's reception, so he had to resort to erecting the tents the size of 3 football fields for the wedding revelers. The tents are just feet away from the basketball star's home. Legendary American hip-hop group Salt-N-Pepa headlined the Divas Rock concert in Lagos. After much anticipation, the hip-hop divas Cheryl James and Sandy Denton performed to cheers from fans at the 10 Degrees Event Center, Lagos. Other artists that took the stage with the first ever female rap crew are Sasha P, Wed MC, Eva, and Miss Jai. Salt-N-Pepa are following other American superstars who seem to have a new craving to visit Nigeria. Kim Kardashian, Rick Ross, New Edition, and many others have visited Nigeria at different times recently as Nigerian music gradually becomes a mainstay in the world of entertainment.
Hello, my name is Brenda. I am from London. My mother told me that the man in this picture is my father.
Oh, God.
I haven't seen you this happy in a while.
I'm glad you're home early.
Babe, I know you're conservative, but you need to loosen up a bit.
Point of correction. You have started bearing children, not rearing them.
Jerry, I'm your wife. I know you're seeing another woman.
Mr. Jerry, she's right.
My wife has become the world's greatest nag ever. My wife has exclusive rights to that title of the biggest nag in the whole world.
Your husband might not seem to mind, but deep inside, I'm sure he's hurting.
And he gets to keep everything.
Well, sorry, brother. I've never had cause to question your judgment in the past.
Emeka, how long will I pay for my sins?
You brought this on yourself.
No way, Uncle, please. I have been trained to handle this business.
And I have been repeatedly told of my responsibilities to my siblings.
What do you mean about family and responsibilities? Your uncle has a son too. Who is thinking about his future?
You are the one that took my son, my only son, to a quack doctor.
I will not go to jail. If I go to jail, I will die. What?
I would advise you to use your money wisely and don't get into my bad books.
Enough of this madness. What's all this?
Mark is 16 years old. He doesn't even know what he wants.
Welcome back. So now we're talking about you, and you just busting into the mainstream Nollywood.
Yeah.
So one wonders, where have you been all this while? And you're not just an actress, you are a producer also.
Exactly.
So where have you been all this while? And also, how has maybe this time prepared you for what you're doing right now?
Yeah, I've been around. I'm a wife. I'm a mother. So, you know, I had to go gently on everything. I had kids, you know, so I had to give them time.
Take your time.
Exactly, to grow. But while the weight wasn't just a complete weight, you know, my husband and I run a studio.
Okay.
So I was basically, my 11 years or 12 of the weight, I was already in the studio. So I was a production house.
Okay.
Yeah, Papel Image Tech precisely.
Okay.
So most times I was still on productions, but not in front of the camera that seriously, but I did some beats. I was on the drama sketches of Road Safety Watch for more than a year. After that, I did jingles. I did something for INEC that was on air for more than a year.
So it seems that you've always been on the scene, but
yeah, but not that seriously, because I had to give serious time to the home front, you know.
Family comes first.
Exactly. So most times I just did what was convenient for me.
Okay.
Until recently, now my first son is ready for college, so they can do a few things by themselves. Okay. So I now went for the first time on the set of my movie Mimido. I went off away from my kids for 1 week for the very first time, and that movie is making waves.
Okay.
Making waves. I like the fact that it was received that nicely. So I'm ready now, and then my movie Blue Flames also ready to hit the cinema. So
can't wait. Okay, now the AMA Awards have taken place. So are you expecting to get some nominations sometime soon with the
Definitely. With hard work.
Can you tell us something? Tell us a bit about your new movie.
Well, my new movie, that's Blue Flames. That's my most recent one.
What's it about?
It's about, basically what we're looking at was the things that happen in the society, the everyday life, you know, and all that, about somebody who went into doing fake drugs because of money and all of that, you know, everyday living. That one featured Omoni Oboli, Usekpetin, Kalu Ikiagu, Tema Okodwa, you know, a lot of them. And it premiered in Abuja, and the show sold out, my sister. Like, sold out. At some point, we had to stop selling tickets because the cinema was full.
So that has kind of debunked the myth that Nigerians do not like to pay money to watch a movie.
My dear.
That means if it's a good movie, they will
honestly, because there were people on the queue waiting to buy tickets, and we had to stop because the cinema was full. And we are coming to Lagos, so Lagos, watch out. Yeah.
Okay, we're expecting big things from this. Now, you also wonder at the AMA Awards, Nollywood gets a lot of awards, but we're kind of ignored in the, on the international scene. You don't hear about us winning for foreign films. Why do you think that is?
Well, I think it's not like we are ignored, but the truth is that we are not prepared. The financing of projects in Nigeria or, say, Africa is low. Not much funds available to us to do the kind of things that they do that make them win such awards.
We have the ideas, but not.
Honestly, we don't have the because most times we are working with limited finances, so you have to hurry up, cut corners to be able to pull things up. Yeah. But when you have like 6 months to shoot a project, you will take your time. Definitely. You know, but when you have limited money, hotel bills, food and everything, you find the fastest way to pull stuff off so that everybody can go back and build.
So how do we kind of break into this, get well recognized on the international scene? What's your own take?
Well, truth be told, if you have big budget, you take your time and do your work well, we have the people who are ready to deliver. Man, you get the awards. Once you do it right, the awards will come, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, fingers crossed, hoping that maybe Blue Flame will be the one to put us, will put us on the map. Okay, now let's have our own awards. Tell us, best movie.
Best movie. Best movie. Aye! Should I give the... Okay, I'll give my best movie to my movie. So, please, you guys... My best movie is Blue Flames.
Okay.
Yeah, if I were on my way here, somebody stopped me and said, look, that movie is wonderful. This. So for that, for me, it's already an award. No. We just premiered in Abuja. We're premiering in Lagos. After then, we'll just hit the cinemas. Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, what about best actress, yourself?
No, not myself. Not myself, my best actress. Omoni Oboli.
Oh, yes.
Have you seen her in Anchor Baby?
No, I've not watched her, but I've watched her in other movies.
Honestly, she's good. Omoni is good, yeah. She's good. And then she's so peaceful. Like, she's peaceful to work with. I've worked with her, so I know she's peaceful.
Not your usual
Oh, my God.
No, diva.
No. She's down to earth. She's
I
good
really
to work with.
respect actresses for one thing, the way they could just produce tears.
Oh, jeez.
And she does that so well.
Exactly.
The tears will just stand in her eyes.
Exactly.
I'm really amazed by that.
Exactly. I tried something like that, and they said, just think about the worst thing that has happened to you in your life before, then tears go.
I tried that, it didn't work.
Honestly.
Okay, what about best actor?
Best actor, Kalu Ikiagu. Mr. Masters, I'm sure you agree with me on that one.
Yes, he's very good.
Yeah.
He has the voice, the diction, everything.
That he can do some kind of feeling mix. You see him frowning and smiling at the same time. I think he's good, so
he's good too.
Try watching him in Blue Flames again.
Yes. Okay, now let's go back to you and just tell us where you see your career, let's say in the next 10 years.
Whoa. Heading for the Oscars. Heading for the Oscars, honestly. I'm believing God that I'll go very far because I'm ready now and I'm ready to give my best shot. And I believe that with God's blessings, my best shot will be the. And then I can't say this without mentioning my husband, Mr. Apel, who is my greatest fan, a supporter, a friend. He's such an amazing man. He makes sure, like, wake up, do your rehearsal. Have you read your script? And
that's
everything.
so sweet.
So, you know.
I'm very rare.
Honestly.
So a big shout out to Mr. Apel.
Yeah.
So glad to have you on the show.
And my kids, though, because if I don't mention them, you'll be and Tavi Shima Apel. They will kill me.
A big shout out to all the Apels.
Exactly. Thanks, dear.
Good to have you on the show. We had so much fun. Hoping to see you again. Another movie, another premiere, definitely.
Yeah.
You have so much work, I know, coming up.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Make it a date again with me next week to find out all you need to know about your favorite celebrities on NTA Entertainment. Bye.